So
And I hate it because LeBron is playing.
Why you release him for?
No one thought LeBron James would be averaging 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists in year 19. I thought it would be something like, considering that I thought AD would be the central figure. Yep. It would average something like 27, 28. LeBron was probably around 23.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL.
Let me see what Latavius Murray is. I might release him. He is 77. Release. He can get us somebody else. That can actually ball.
To match up with the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength.
Well, I did not know Jimmy Graham was out there on free agency. I had to get him. Need to take him.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. To throw, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to fourth down. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up first and 10 at their own 16. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens.
Another fucking pick. What do I got going on with A-Rod?
The afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game.
You do a pick with A-Rod?
Yeah. The 10 picks on the season.
Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are. And
my defense like that.
To start thinking about keeping a tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now the quarterback's been getting a lot in the last couple of games.
With the Texans,
they'll let this go for the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete.
With the Texans, man,
I've been glad that sometimes.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed.
Got Jimmy Graham now.
Quickly and forcing incompletions.
We done schooled out Jimmy Graham.
I like the Texans uniform. They're kind of fire.
The white uniforms is fire, the red jerseys is fire, but the blue is some hot garbage.
third
Yeah,
down.
that's what I was talking about.
They go play fake. Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach,
Late on that, niggas be dropping bread.
We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Sheds off the tackle, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all
that boy Jimmy Brown gonna be
able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain the yardage?
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory.
I'm getting off the Kobe here.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
You said what?
Connection on that one. 33 yards. Now Jones. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine.
I'm telling you, this nigga, not Latavius Murray, this nigga, Marlon Mack is not an every down back.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with touchdown number 12 on the year.
Valdez-Scantling been getting busy this season.
Well, you gave him the superstar.
Yeah, and traded Devontae.
Mason Crosby for the point after.
Well, you lucky you don't play the Texans.
I wish the Texans was on my fucking schedule. I'd beat the dog shit out of them.
Shit. We ain't like playing Kansas City over there. Scantling ass gonna be in a motherfucking rude awakening out there trying to run the goddamn route.
He probably top in the league in touchdowns. I don't know the stats, but he probably up there. And he got 951 receiving yards. He almost got a ban week 9.
I ain't gonna lie, now we play your defense. Our offense gonna be in some trouble.
Yeah, we stacked, huh?
Yeah, y'all stacked on defense. Niggas took a great team and made it goddamn fucking Pro Bowl goddamn defense.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th.
Swap ass was silly for taking the goddamn Rams. I ain't gonna count.
I mean, it's not. They're nice actually, but he just can't play with them.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Mahomes going to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to be Packer football.
Almost took Mahomes' fucking goddamn chin strap off right there. That was silly.
Yeah, you need to make a playbook.
Defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal.
Not really so much of a defensive playbook, but you need to make an offensive playbook.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
This is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Rodgers going to throw.
The boys ran through each other.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point try now for Crosby.
I'm glad I didn't have my mind made up when I wanted to go.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
I wonder if I'm number 2 defense in the league still.
What, in yours?
Overall.
No way.
Yeah, overall, bro. I'm telling you, overall, I was the number 2 defense in the league. Let's go check again. Overall, the Texans is the number 2 defense in the league.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
What do you, like, what are you, first in points or something? Points allowed or something?
Nah, in points allowed, yeah, nope. First in points allowed is the fucking Ravens with 105, and then I'm second with 130. Rushing yards allowed is the 49ers, the Ravens, the Bills, the Browns, the football team, then it's me. Passing yards allowed, Saints, Jets, Colts, Texans, and it's me. Total yards allowed is me second, and then Bills first. I only allowed 1,978.
Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a do-it-all back, and he did plenty on that run. And as a rookie,
you lead in the league. Your defense leads the league in fumble recovery.
Kansas City may look to up his workload a little bit in year 2.
And sacks. Y'all got the most
sacks. In 2020, he more than
getting after that quarterback
with his ability to run the football and catch it out of the back.
But yeah, total yards allowed. I'm second. Number 2 defense in the
goddamn league. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple.
My defense, my offense, some shit though. But that's because I ain't got no goddamn. You gotta have a great running back. You don't have a great running back, you're gonna be in some trouble.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
That's no first move.
I don't think he got there. He did not. They stopped him short. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on third and short. Defense. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Pringle. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up
moving Justin Reed, the safety, was probably the best thing I could have did.
He is a safety.
I mean, not safety, corner.
To pick up really nice
yardage. That nigga is a safety.
Coming up at halftime.
Moving him to corner is probably the best thing I could have did for my team.
In Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
I'm trading Adrian Edmonds after this season.
What you want for him?
2nd and 6.
Yeah, let me get
got a second round for you.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
I really want a first or a receiver.
And he's going to get it down to the
I ain't got a first for you. I'm trying to hold on to my first.
There. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
The Texans got needs. You got to get rid of somebody anyway, because eventually you're gonna be low on money. Trying to hold on to them niggas.
Are we low now?
A shotgun snap.
Daniel don't clear that cow. We don't clear cow. I'm Grease. I'm gonna just run outside, what's the name, and lose the rest.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
The thing I would have went crazy with the 49ers, especially having Trey Lance.
Almost intercepted.
He had a better team. He went on a rampage and quit.
But could not hang on.
Yeah. Well,
I believe I'm
the
following
better
your
team.
logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get
Who
some
did you
points on the
have?
board before the half. Maybe now
The
you come back
49ers.
and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
I'd have been stuck. I would have been like Grease with corners though, because they don't have no corners.
From the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes.
I gotta do line though. I know.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Myles Garrett probably leading the league in sacks because he's going dumb. He's been going dumb since I got him. That nigga been going dumb.
Aaron Donald has 11 sacks.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Was almost out of there.
17.
But a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions. 1 call.
You got to sign Brill back, too.
They don't say that. He ain't on my shit.
Oh, dude must have signed him back before he traded him.
He's got this almost to the
I know when you do have him, you either got to sign him or Evan Ingram back.
I got him in another league. I got to resign him for one of my double leagues.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to
Hey, bro,
receive the kick.
I ain't gonna lie, if the 49ers would have kept they team that they had once ago, I mean, they would be stacked on D-line right now. They would have had DeForest Buckner,
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Art Armstead, D Ford, and fucking Nick Bosa along with Fred Warner and the boys.
Yeah, that D-line already gonna be.
What they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the
That
first 2
D-line
months
would have been stupid.
Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Upper Woods, that was thrown perfect to you. You just couldn't catch it.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense.
I do not want to play my game
down here.
I do not want to have to deal with somebody. I got to fucking wait till
they're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers
they get off of work in the morning time to play.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets the first down yardage.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham was a good addition to the squad.
The 10 at the 11.
I like how he played in practice.
First and 10 at the 11.
Hey, were you out here?
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he will get
I was asking if Wee was out here.
Zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. And it is now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
My boy Phil got beat 45-0 last week.
You say he was lagging.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
I'd be lagging.
Parts of their last drive,
oh, yeah, he did say something about internet, right?
The interception, but they did. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 75 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Come on, folded like a lawn chair.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes, and that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense,
it got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice.
Touchdown, Packers! Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, this is a cakewalk part of the schedule.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Boy, they had it at the 1. The false start moves it to the 6 now for 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point try now for Crosby. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a Packer pressure, and down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Pringle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. Oh, nice move at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Rodgers now to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charlie.